Hey, what's up? Day 6 and today is no training day. So you deserve to rest because you've been training 5 days already. Now I want to take this opportunity to talk about something that I haven't talked about in most of my videos, and that is nutrition. You see, why I haven't talked about this is because first and foremost, I am not a nutritionist. I am just a certified personal trainer, fitness coach, and fitness personality. However, today I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to share what I really know about nutrition that helped me and my client in order to lose weight and gain weight. This video, you won't be getting any diet plan from me because I think that everybody works differently. Your energy balance, your lifestyle, and your commitment, right? So it's very unfair for me to give you any diet plan. However, here are the few things I can really share that what works in general. Now, the first thing first that really works in order to lose weight and gain weight is this word. You want to remember this, and that is your energy balance. You see, whatever diet you've seen in the internet or you came across people practicing, there's one thing in common that have to be done, and that is create a calorie deficit. I don't care whether you're on a ketogenic diet, intermittent fasting, paleo diet, water diet, or whatever. One thing in common is calorie deficit. That means first and foremost, you need to know how much your body needs in order to maintain weight or to lose and gain weight. So to find this is very easy. Just go to Google and search for BMR calculator, and this is where you get your number of energy balance in order to maintain every single day. In this world, there is no such thing as the most accurate, 100% accurate calorie counter. Studies have shown that the most accurate one also will get like 10% error. And this is not even including calculating your activity level. Are you active? Are you not active? And so on. Now, this is not the end of the world. Since nothing is accurate, what you can really do is, first of all, calculate the numbers, calories, whether in Google or any BMR calculator, get the number and work from there. Create a deficit if you want to lose weight. I would say deficit 500 calories is a good start, right? So work from there, make sure you eat around that calorie range. If you are not losing weight, that means you're eating too much. If you're losing weight, then this is the number that works for you. So there you have it. This is the most important aspect in order to lose weight or gain weight, your energy balance. So the next is the type of nutrition. Definitely you already know that protein is the one that builds muscles. Another nutrition like carbohydrates and fats is the one that gives you energy. Now, to clear things up is carbohydrates and fats is not necessarily bad, only if you know how much you are eating every single day. So this leads to the earlier point that I mentioned, the energy balance, the calorie deficit. Protein, try to get as much protein as you can. I would say a good rule of thumb is try to get in at least 2.2 grams of protein per kg of your body weight. In other words, it's 1 gram per pound of your body weight. Now, next is what type of food you should eat. When it comes to food, there are hundreds of types of food, and definitely it's impossible for me to cover every single thing in one video. But what can really help you here is try to choose food that as real as possible. What is real food? Real food is like eating a real chicken compared to eating a processed chicken, such as ham, patty, meatball, chicken ball, and so on, right? If you make your chicken ball with real chicken, then it's okay. But if you eat nuggets instead of chicken fillet, this is not a really good idea because you don't know what is in the nugget. So try to go for real food the best as you can. And for carbohydrates, try to go for brown carbohydrates or darker color carbohydrates compared to white carbohydrates. Well, white carbohydrates is not necessarily bad, but white carbohydrates have higher glycemic index, therefore this will spike your insulin, your blood sugar, and makes you crave for more. But if you are the person who have a very high metabolism and you don't find any problem having craving later eating white carbohydrate, then good news for you, it is okay to go with white carbohydrate. Now, another example of white carbohydrates is like refined sugar. White sugar is not totally evil, but I would say try to avoid them as much as possible in your dieting. Now, when it comes to dieting, obviously you want to do what works best for you. You definitely don't want to take the risk of going for refined sugar and eat simple carbohydrates, and this will lead to craving. It's not so good. So brown carbohydrates, go for brown rice, brown bread, brown pasta, whole grain, and brown carbohydrates normally weigh heavier compared to white carbohydrate. So in other words, maybe contain more nutrients, fibers and other minerals as well. For fats, that means oil, cheese, milk, I would say the best is try to stay low, keep them low, because fats is contained higher in calories compared to carbohydrates and protein, right? Well, you can look up to other diets like ketogenic diet is high in fat, but this is not a topic for today. So there you have it. These are the type of food you should go for and the type of nutrition you should focus, and that is your protein. So last of all is supplement. So what supplement you should consume? My recommendation, if you are just starting out training, supplement is not really necessary. Just like I mentioned earlier about food is what gives you the real gain. So example, if you eat chicken definitely have solid protein in chicken, right? There's no such thing as that you eat chicken, there's no protein in there. However, for supplement, maybe a scoop of protein may not have 20 grams of protein in there. So at the end of the day, you won't go wrong with real food. But hey, if you ask me, you already do your best in eating and training and you still find that you need additional boost, supplements can come into play, and this is where supplement can really help. Number one is convenience. Supplement comes in a powder form. It makes so much easier for you to consume your nutrients compared to eating them. It helps this way in order to lose weight, especially fulfilling your protein intake or supply additional energy boost for your workout. Or another way, if you have problem gaining weight, maybe a best gainer can help, right? However, supplement, they are not magic. They only works like 3 to 5%. Yes, only 3 to 5%. The rest is all about what you eat and how you train. Okay, now straight to the point. What supplement that I really recommend if you are hustler? Number one is whey protein, right? To those people, if you find hard to hit your protein intake every single day, whey protein is the one that you should consider, right? Go for 100% whey concentrate, it is good enough, right? Number two is pre-workout. This will help you to improve your focus, give you a little bit of motivation to crush your workout. But the problem with pre-workout is your body will adapt to it really fast, so you need to cycle off once a while. And the last supplement that I recommend to you is creatine monohydrate. Now, creatine doesn't really work well for beginner. If you've been training for quite some time and you really train intense, I would say Get Ripped series, day 1 to day 5 is just nice, not really intensive yet, but if you train anything beyond, then creatine monohydrate can really help you to improve your performance and to help you to improve your muscle glycogen uptake to push harder in the gym. Obviously, if you are looking forward to train more intense to bring your fitness level to the next level, remember guys, supplements in supplement store, they look fancy, they look attractive. However, it only work like 3 to 5%. The rest is all training and what you eat every single day. So to summarize everything, number one, your energy balance is what matters most. Doesn't matter what diet you undergo. Number two is the food and the type of nutrients you should focus, and that is protein and complex carbohydrates, real food, right, in general. Number three is supplement. Now, supplement is not magical once again. However, it can give you a little bit boost for those people who need it. Before I end this video, I still have something to talk about for nutrition. You see, nutrition, I can talk all day long because this is where you get massive results. So if you are still here, then good news for you, because I'm about to share 5 tips that can help you to eat better in order to lose weight, to get ripped. Now, tip number one that can really help you to diet easier and effortless is your environment. You see, it's very good to rely on our willpower at first, discipline, your dedication, but over time you'll just get fatigued. Human, we have limitation in willpower. So why not use environment to help you to achieve your goal? So environment, what you can really do is you have to clear your fridge. If your fridge have a lot of junk food, definitely it requires more willpower from you and you get fatigued, you get so exhausting, right? So clear your shelf, clear your fridge. I know it is hard if you're living with other people, but try to talk with them, discuss, say that this weight loss regimen is very important for you, and perhaps maybe you can influence them as well. So tip number 2 is convenient. If junk food is convenient for you, you will eat more junk food. If healthy food or the food that really works for you is convenient for you, you can easily access them, and this is where you get it and stay committed. So one thing I find that what really makes my diet convenient is planning ahead. I normally marinate my chicken, prepare what I'm about to cook a day before. So the next day, I'll just put into the air fryer, I just put into grill and cook it. It is so easy. Same goes to vegetables, I prepare in advance. And another way is you can probably cook for days. You can cook for 3 days in advance as long as they are still fresh. And this will definitely create less hassle instead of cooking every single day. So tip number Number 3 is go for high satiety food. So I already mentioned the type of food earlier. High satiety food, that means that food that makes you feel fuller. Now, 3 food that can really make you feel fuller is number 1, high in protein, right? If you go for real protein like chicken breast, turkey breast, meat, real steak, definitely you'll feel fuller. Same goes to carbohydrate. One carbohydrate that I find is very high in satiety, and that is boiled potato, right? Give this a try, although white potatoes, some say it's very bad. However, if food that can provide high satiety, then it is good for you. Number 3 is fibers. In other words, vegetables. Get in as much vegetables as you can, because vegetables, they are so low in calorie, yet it is very hard for body to break it down to digest. So it makes you feel fuller. And yeah, vegetables have other form of minerals, micronutrients that provides many health benefits. Number 4 is when you eat, try to eat mindful. That means don't watch TV, don't watch your YouTube. Well, mindful eating is very important, because if you are eating, if you are present, most likely you will feel fuller, because you are present. You're there every single bite, and this will help you to feel fuller also. Now, studies has also shown that people who eat mindful compared to people who watch TV and eat, the difference of feeling fuller for these 2 groups is different by 37%, right? So eat mindful, right? Don't watch TV, don't watch your handphone, just be mindful during your eating. Can really help you to feel fuller and feel delicious also, because you are there, you are really tasting it. And finally, the last tip that really works for me is time restricted, right? So time restricted is a strategy that very similar to intermittent fasting, and that means you want to shift your eating time to a window eating time. This will help you to eat only in a restricted time. Example, if you are eating from 6 to 10 p.m. hitting 2,000 calories, you feel fuller, and therefore this will help you to eat lesser. So there you have it. I've been talking so much about nutrition already. Hope you learned something today. You may want to watch this video over and over again, because I truly believe that it takes some time for you to learn, to digest every single word. Alright? So I hope you have a great time. Tomorrow is going to be day 7. Still, it's going to be a rest day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.